All right, welcome back, everyone. We are back on Sky of Diamonds here. Um, so I have a bunch of cobblestone here on me. I want to expand that platform over there. I'm just checking out here, make sure everything's going well. Okay, yeah, looks like we're good. We have a lot of these potions. Maybe we'll look into a potion generator. So that is a thing, right? Generator. I think this purple one here. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it or not. Could be a thing. There's some that do 160 RF per tick, which is nice. That's nice. Yeah, we'll see. And now, so power-wise, we're making about 1.6 RF a tick. And that's actually not enough to keep everything running at once. So what I've done so far for now is I just stopped this, like these things here for now, the sifting, just because we don't really need any more resources at the moment. We have quite a bit here, and I might actually start crushing the diorite and maybe just start sifting that one over here, or maybe I'll put up there probably. But yeah, we have a bunch of resources. We have a ton of iron, a ton of pretty much almost everything, and this is just finishing up the last of it here. Yeah, and it's just going straight. So right. So last episode, we had this kind of set up differently. Essentially what I did is I moved these the compressors over right beside here, and they just go right under. And then from here, we have everything goes in, tries to go into the drawer controllers, and then there's a filter to filter any of the ore chunks. And then I have a line going underground here to these guys in the back. It goes right under. Sorry, it hits him right under right here. And then this guy enriches it, and it doubles the ore pretty much, and then it passes it on to the next one. It looks like it only passes it on to one at a time. I don't know if there's a way to like round robin it, so it'll pass on to this one first, then the next one, and so on. But it's been working enough for us. When we had a lot going on, it was having both of them filled up and both of them working at the same time, so that was nice. So yeah, we have that going, and then from here, this box is going straight into this controller slate. So actually these two are all together here. For example, if I grab iron here, it'll go right back into you. So if you can see, yeah, let me see something that has less amount. So tin ingots, there's 9 times 64 up there. So I got 2 stacks right now. I put it back, and yeah, it's pretty much back in there. So that's pretty nice. That's connected with, in case you're not sure, with the oak trims. So the trims, they worked as like connectors. Like you can't actually store anything in them, but you're able to connect them for longer distances pretty much. So that's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be expanding this area over here. This is because I've been planning to either do chickens or mystical agriculture here. Now I saw a couple comments about chickens, so I figured I might as well start with that. But first we gotta expand the area. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll bring you guys back in. Alright guys, we're back now. Alright, so I expanded that area. I made a bunch of nesting pens right here. And so I was looking at this, and there's over 140 or something chickens. so that's a lot. I don't know if we're gonna do them all, but there's a quest for it, so I guess we might have to do them all. Oh, here's the quest book. Let me see here. Kentucky Fried. Yeah, so that's might be all of them actually. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the color ones, right? We have bone white already. Blue for lapis. The cyan. Do I have cyan? Don't have cyan, but I'm pretty sure this makes light blue. How do I get cyan? Oh, I erased my Alright, so cyan dye. Oh, I need green. Do I have green? Cactus. I don't even think I have. Oh, we have cactus seeds. Alright, let me go plant these quick. Yeah, so this garden scythe that I think I got from a loot bag, if you just right click on it, it picks everything up, which is pretty cool. Super fast. I have a ton of seeds because I've been doing that for a little bit to get the nesting pens. Alright, I guess I'll put that away. Does this work on cactus as well? Oh, maybe it does. Let me get a little bit more, just in case. Alright, let me go cook that up. These should be free, at least this one is. Oh, it's gonna get stuck. There you go. Alright, let me just put some stuff away here. Alright. So we have green. We have cyan. Alright guys, so I have all the colored chicken eggs now. Now we do gotta hatch them. I managed to get the cyan one just by throwing the eggs, but that's not efficient, because if we lose them, then for example I only have 2 yellow eggs. If we get no chicken out of it, then that kind of sucks, right? So what I did put is this egg nest, and from what I understand is here you can place the eggs on it, and then to hatch, and then a heat lamp, or sorry, a redstone lamp above it to speed up the hatching process. So that's exactly. Oh, I guess I could just do this. Yeah, that works. So let's put in, for example, let's put in the green guy here. We really just need one of each for now, at least. We'll see how long this takes. I think there's also a chicken meter. What's it called? Is it from chickens? What is it here? A chicken analyzer. So let's go make that, might as well. And it should check the, I think it checks the progress. I don't know how you guys are spawning. I swear I always put lights. Anyways, put you away. Guess I'll put you away. So we need a compass. Oh, nice, we have one. And an egg. Just a regular egg. So we have lava chickens, looks like. I didn't even know that. Yeah, there's a few that we already have. We have lava, the nether ones, because those were actually easy to get just from the nether. And then we have this saltpeter one as well. Okay. So can I check you guys like this? There you go. Oh, I don't even need it. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That sucks. They just reset it. But apparently if I sit on it, it speeds up. Oh yeah, look at that. This is at 23, 25. These ones are only at 25 right now. This one's already going to be at 30. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hatch these eggs manually, I guess, just because it's going to be a little bit faster. And that should get us started with at least all the colors, and then from there we can branch out to the resources and stuff. So I'll be back once we get them all. Alright guys, so we're back now. We have all the colored chickens now. Some of them are still growing up, but we got most of them up here. And the cyan one actually, he laid a 333, so I'm hatching that right now. But I am gonna pick him up. I think that should, there we go. That should complete the quest here. Cyanite ingot. I'm not gonna collect it just yet. But let's do this with all of them. Can I just? I need this to put him back in here. There we go. Can I just go like this? No. So yeah, I gotta get them out here. Alright. Got some of them going. Put them back. I don't want them to run around too much. Oops, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Is this the same? Oh, this is gray, this one's ink black. They look extremely similar. I'm pretty sure that's like the same color. Alright, get you. Alright, oh, yellow one is ready. So that should be pretty much most of them, except for the blue and the red. Yeah, because white we already had from before. So just waiting for these two guys, and that should be it. Now, I gotta figure out the best way, because these guys have been, oh, I mixed it up. Yeah, let me grab some of these. I didn't think about that. Is there any 333s? 222. So I don't know what strength does. I know, so growth is how fast they grow up. Gain is how much stuff they drop pretty much. But I don't know what the strength is. No idea. Maybe it gives them health? I have no idea. I don't really care for that though. So the one that we care most about is gain. They're all, oh, this one has 3 gain, so I'll do this. This is magenta. And the rest of them I'll probably just trash them. So brown, this one has 3. Put you there. I'll do that later. These two are the same. Yeah, so I'll probably mix these up, so we'll see what happens. So the next thing we have to do is gotta see how to automate this stuff. So when they're in the nesting pen here, they automatically drop things here into the inventory. Now we need to find a way to automatically grab that and put it somewhere. Alright guys, so I'm back now. I've been playing around with a little bit of the chicken mods. So it looks like there's 2 ways to collect items from these guys. I guess there's 3 ways. You can let them roam around free and they'll drop stuff all over the place, or you can put them in these nesting pens, which they'll collect feathers, some manure, the actual item that you want, and a bunch of eggs that if they're not 10-10-10, then yeah, I guess you might want some of the eggs. Or you can put them in the roost. Now with the roost, all it will collect is the actual item that you want. For example, this magenta chicken is only going to collect the magenta dye. It's not going to collect no feathers, no manure, none of that crap, right? We don't want that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all these guys with these roost instead, and that will make it easier to collection. Additionally, there is this other item, this roost collector. And from what I've read, I don't think it tells me here. No. So from what I've read is this will collect everything in every roost within a 9x9 area. So I can put I'll maybe make like rooms of 9x9. Maybe I'll make a couple rooms because there's a lot of chickens, right? And then I'll put one of those guys in the middle, and then from those guys I'll pull and I'll put it into our system or whatever we're gonna do with them, with the items, right? Now to get these guys to produce faster, you gotta increase their growth. You see where it says growth, gain, and strength up there. So I guess that's like their level. You gotta get that to 10 10 10, which is the max. To do that, we do have to breed. Now I was looking into this breeder from Roost, but the issue is whenever you put in a chicken in here, so whenever you try to pull stuff out, it will only pull stuff out from the output right here. It will never touch these the actual chickens that are there. That means if you have just simple chickens 111s, it will never replace them with the newer and better ones. To do that, I saw some videos where people would you put like block breakers and block placers, and that's kind of a way to reset it and put in the new chickens in. And I just don't want to do that. I guess maybe I might do it in the future if I feel like this next system I'm going to tell you about is too slow. Maybe I'll do that. So yeah, so I'm going to avoid that for now. Instead, what I'm going to do is just a simple put two nesting pens beside each other, and these guys will breed with each other. And pretty much when they're right beside each other, they're going to try to breed if they can. For example, if you put two of the same, they will breed and they should make better eggs. For example, these guys right here, this is a 554 and this one's a 454, and they just made a 575, which I think is a lot better, right? And then the only issue with this is that means I gotta come over here and hatch it myself, which I guess it's kind of annoying. So maybe in that sense the Roost might be better, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if it takes too long, and if it's too annoying, then maybe I'll do the Roost, and I'll show you guys how that works. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the item collection for these guys now, and I'll come back and show you. Alright guys, so I was playing around a little bit more with the chicken breeding and stuff, and I decided, you know what, I am gonna use the chicken breeder from Roost, only because we can automate it with the system that I found on the videos. I'll link that in the description as well. But let me show you exactly what we need here. So we're gonna need a block placer. You can use a different any one from any mod, as long as even if it needs power, you can put your own power or whatever. And then we need a block breaker. So none of these require power, that's why I selected these. Then there is obviously the chicken breeder, and then we need a storage drawer that's 1x2. Okay, you just need one. I have two just in case, but we just need one. A 1x2 storage drawer, some sort of chest. I have a large storage crate, and then we also need a couple of upgrades for the storage drawer. This one is the redstone min upgrade. What this is gonna do is gonna allow as long as each slot in the storage drawer has at least one item, it's gonna emit a redstone signal. Okay, and then the storage downgrade, this brings it down to 1 stack. Essentially this is gonna store any new chickens, and this just allows it for once you get to 10 10 10, it doesn't keep stacking them up. It'll pretty much halt the system, right? Now what else is there? Right, so there's a item collector. There's gonna be a filter as well, and I'm gonna use these item conduits from Ender.io. This is because I tried using the transfer nodes as well, but the transfer nodes have an internal storage here, which we don't want. Okay, this is going to affect the redstone signal that we get from the storage drawers. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. So first, what we got to do is we want to place down a block breaker. Okay, this is going to go over here, and then under it, in front under it, we're going to put a block placer. All right. So essentially this is going to break and place the chicken breeders. Okay, it's going to go like this. Right, now we want to obviously not have it be breaking it all the time, right? So for that, where did the other one go? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so for that we want to put a storage drawer and add these two upgrades. Alright, you're also going to need one redstone torch, right? And this is going to go in the back right here. So this is going to allow us, now that this has a redstone signal, this is actually not going to break it automatically. You see that? And then if I put two items in here, it's going to start breaking. Okay, so this is the only way we can retrieve the whatever chickens are in here, the breeding chickens, is by pretty much breaking this block, and this is why we need this system. Okay, and then from there we put the storage on this side, or you can even flip these wherever you want. They should work as long as you set it up the same, right? And then from this storage, what we're gonna have to add here is a conduit. Now this could be a transfer pipe. That should be no problem down here, but you will need a conduit up here as well. Okay, so this bottom one, let me show you how to configure it. So we're going to change this to insert, make sure it's on always active as well, and up here we're going to change it to extract and always active, and we're going to have add an item filter. Okay, and this item filter is going to have the chicken breeder. That way, only the chicken breeder, whatever other blocks we have, only the chicken breeder gets inserted into this block placer. Okay. Now, the conduit up here, so the reason why we want to use conduits up here is because they don't automatically pull anything. If this was a, for example, see how it's not pulling this right now? If this was a transfer node, it's going to start pulling these things, and we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that because we want it to pull everything at the same time as long as there's space in here. Okay, so let me show you here. Where did I get the conduits? Okay, and so this is going to be extract always on, no need for a filter here, that's fine. And this is going to be insert always on. Oops, there we go. And that should be it for this part. Now, one other thing we want to add is I forgot to mention, we do need flat transfer nodes right here. So on this side, what this is going to do is going to pull seeds to put inside the breeder that you need, and then here we're gonna control click on it. What this does, this inverts it, that way it's gonna actually pull from whatever block's gonna be here, which is gonna be the breeder, into the basic drawers over here, and that's gonna pull all the new chickens. Okay, why can't I place that? What's going on here? Oh, I think that was a ghost block. Okay, that's fine. All right, so this is gonna be like that, so that stayed the same. All right, so this, let me kind of show you how it's gonna work in action, I guess. So say we have these two guys over here. Okay, they're breeding. I'm just gonna simulate this right now, just because it does take a while to breed. Say they make one chicken, it's gonna go in here, right? And then they're breeding again, and then once they make the second chicken, right, it's gonna activate the breaker. It's gonna break everything. And I forgot one important part. I forgot to add the advanced item collector. So we want the item collector in the back of this storage, and we want to actually minimize the radius to 2. This is because if you're gonna have multiple of these systems in here, it's gonna affect each other if they're too close, right? So yeah, let me try to simulate this again. So these two chickens, they're breeding, right? They make one baby right here. They make another baby right here. So these two are gonna break. They're gonna go into this system. This guy, the placer is gonna place the chicken breeder, and then it's gonna pull whatever chickens from here into the breeder. And there we go. And that's pretty much how this breeder is gonna work. And it's pretty much automatic. All you gotta do is put in some seeds in here, and you're all set. Alright guys, so I made another chicken breeder here, and I got some lime chickens going. Now the cyan chickens actually completed, they got to 10 10 10. I have 2 of them here, and I have an extra one in the roost over here. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably take out all these other ones and just trash them. Just because I don't want to confuse myself either, right? There's so much stuff in my inventory. Alright, so the 10 10 10's there. I don't even know why that egg is there. Oh, I think there's a chicken just running around, that's why. Alright, so yeah, so I replaced these guys with magenta, and they're breeding right now. They're going a bit slow. Once you get the growth and gain up higher, they start to speed up their breeding, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna add 2 more breeders. That way we have 4 breeders in total. I might have to move this storage crate to this side, and the ones I put here, I put the storage crate on this side over here. That way they're as far away as possible and they shouldn't interfere. But yeah, once we have all that done, I'm gonna do all the colors first, right? Get them out to 10 10 10s, and once we have those, we'll start breeding all the newer chickens as well. So flint, the black quartz, copper, nickel, glowstone. There's a ton of chickens. But yeah, anyways guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Actually, you know what, I should just collect these things. Let me go to the system, clear my inventory, collect all these rewards that I have here that I haven't really done. I need food. I was wondering why I was going so slow. Let me just dump everything except the quest book. Alright, so let's see what we got. So the magenta gives some magenta glow panel. Are these actually lights? I think they are. That's pretty cool. Some limes. Okay, I'll take new food. I haven't had new food in a while. I just ate though. Keep that on the side. Some blue concrete powder. Cyanide ingots from extreme reactors. I might actually look into making an extreme reactor for power. Like I said, I am actually like tight on power right now, so that might be something we do soon. So we got some chocolates, and now we got a green heart container, so that's pretty cool. A redstone clock, okay. Some black quartz, not really needed. I have a bunch. What is this? Light gray stained planks. Okay, I didn't know you can stain planks. Light gray item frames. Wait, wasn't this just light gray? So for gray chicken, I got light gray stuff. Okay. 2 light blue crystal clusters. I don't even know what this is for. Actually, additions. What does? I'm not too sure. I haven't played around with the actual additions too much, actually. But yeah, some pink candles. Some sandwiches. Nice free food. That's always good. Yellow fertilizer. Cool. Okay. And some purple slimy vines. All right, not bad, not bad. What I did want to check out though was, where was it? Right here. This guy gives me a laser gun. I'll take that. And what else do I get here? A couple more roosts. I'll take them as well. Yeah, I gotta make myself this this roost collector as well next time. And yeah, there's a few more things to collect here. Let's see what it is. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, these are things that I probably did and we just never looked at the quest book. Oh, solar panel. Okay, so I think that's where Romeo collected that solar panel that we have over here. If I connect them together, do they share? I'm not sure. I might have to put a cable there to transfer. I'll check that later. What else do we got here? Simple storage. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Some oak trim. Bag of holding with some golden pasture seeds. I don't know what that does. Cool. Miscellaneous. Yeah, I made these builder gadgets. Structure builder. That's cool. Free food, I'll take that. A lava heat exchanger? What? Not too sure what that is. Oh, it's a generator. Okay. Blacker Lotus. Okay, that's good for when we do Botania. Oh, I'm full. And we just completed another quest. Some free experience. So where was that? Right here, ultimate power. Cool, dude. Not bad, not bad. So that was from the heat exchanger. So how does this work exactly? Ice. Now, will the ice melt? So does this... Okay, I'll look into this later on. I do gotta end the episode though. It is past 30 minutes. So anyways, guys, if you liked, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed, I would recommend subscribing. There's definitely more to come. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.